Listen, you are much closer to your goals than you think. Let me elaborate on that. Now, the reason why I'm telling you that is because you have what it takes. You are putting in the work, you're doing what you have to, but there's three concepts that you may be missing out on. And I want to go over these three concepts here to help you, the entrepreneur. And these three things have changed my life as well as my personal life and my business life. There's key concepts that really change the trajectory, and you see the difference right away. So, to get right into that, number one, momentum. You should prioritize making progress over perfecting things, right? And I've said this many times, progress over perfection. So make sure that everything you do every single day is moving the needle, right? That's your priority. Just moving the needle. Don't worry about how perfect it is. Don't worry about how, if you're building a system for your business, whatever it may be, if it sucks, listen, continue to improve it over a course of a long time. Don't try to sit down 24 hours a day every single day and try to figure it out, because I promise you, especially when you're starting out, you will not continue to do it, right? And going more into depth and into momentum, listen, the biggest thing is a lot of times we try to push things very quick. So what I mean by that is we see people doing this much, right? And we're right here. You have no habits built yet. You want to be an entrepreneur. You know you can be successful. Listen, everybody has what it takes. You have what it takes. All you have to make sure is that you're smarter than everybody else. And what I mean by that is, like I mentioned, start slow. Be realistic. If you push yourself to the point where, and this is realistic. Listen, there's a new culture where people are telling you, "Oh, do this, do this, do this." Like, for example, the David Goggins culture. Hey, and I love David Goggins. This is no, to him. But the point is that he got to the point where he's at in a very long time, and people want to project themselves just like him. Listen, they make videos trying to act like him. All these things, running at 5 in the morning, 3 in the morning, running at 25. The truth is, a lot of those videos aren't even true, right? They're little 30-minute clips that, oh, listen, I've been running all day, right? But that's not true. So what I mean by that is you need to start slow, right? You need to have fun in the journey. You need to have more you need to be more passionate about the journey than where your overall thing that you're trying to get, right? Now, enough of momentum. That's momentum. Now, the second thing is socializing with the wrong type of people. Listen, when I started, I it took me a very long time for me to realize this, but I used to, I had friends that were partying, and the truth is, I always wanted to fit in. So I do the same thing. Listen, at no point have I said I haven't done things bad, right? We're all humans. I've done things myself that I'm not proud of, right? I've gone to parties, I've done things, and listen, you learn from those experiences, right? And my biggest experience is because you have those friends that don't have the same goals, the same ambitions as you try to fit in, right? And by fit in, you try to do the things they do, whether that may be, smoking, doing drugs, alcohol, whatever it may be, right? You try to fit in. I cannot tell you, don't even try it, right? Listen, you don't want to risk yourself getting addicted to those things and ruining your life forever. So don't even try it in general. Some people may tell you, and these are the type of people you need to watch out for. The people that are like, hey, you're young, you need to have fun. It won't hurt for you to try it. Those are the type of people that truly do not care about you. Now, listen, these type of people aren't just friends. These could be family members, close relatives, whatever it may be, right? You need to make sure that, for example, majority of you are living with your parents, right? Now, that can be challenging. I realize that it can be challenging. The point is, if you're doing what you have to, you're going to spend a lot less time with those people that are bringing you down, that have habits that you don't want, right? The reason why I'm saying is socializing with the wrong people is because they have bad habits and they want to instill those habits onto you, right? Now, going from number two, which is socializing with the wrong people, Let's go on to number three. The number three is, and I'm gonna I want to give you a little hint here. Number three is very, very overlooked, right? And now, number three. Number three is leading with purpose. What do I mean by leading with purpose? Listen, the truth is, a lot of people, and you see this a lot of videos about this, is setting goals for yourself, all these things. And the truth is, that is very essential. That's something that I completely agree with. Listen, if you don't set goals for yourself, you're navigating blindly, right? That's the truth. So you need to set goals, and simple, easy goals that you can achieve. Listen, when you're starting out, make them super easy for you to achieve and make it just, whether that's, waking up 10 minutes before your usual time, whatever it may be. Start slow, and trust me, you'll build the confidence to overcome harder and harder challenges for yourself, harder goals. Now, you may be going from you might be waking up late, right? You want to wake up earlier. Now, the biggest thing that I've said, prioritize one thing at a time. So if you want to start waking up earlier, prioritize waking up earlier. Nothing else, right? Like I said, this is a journey. This is something that you have to take step by step. And if this is the first step that you have to take to make sure that you are successful, to make sure the things that you are doing working for you, and I've said this many times, you have to find out what works for you. Waking up super early might not be the best thing for you, right? Maybe, listen, people that tell you waking up at 5 a.m. is the best thing, it's not. Listen, you have to find what works for you, right? You might wake up. You may wake up at 8 in the morning and be productive all day, get your work done, compared to somebody waking up at 5, messing around till 12, and then starting work till 5, right? So it's really, really up to you. But the point is, start with really easy goals, and start with one focused habit at a time. So, like I gave you the example, if you want to wake up early, focus on waking up early. That should be your focus. Don't focus on other things like, oh, I need to read, I need to meditate. No, focus on waking up first. Once you've once you've had at least 1 month of doing that, let's make it even 2 weeks. 2 weeks of consistently doing that. Now you can put in another habit. And another habit, you need to start simple too. You need to make it easy for yourself to be able to do both those things and not feel like, you're overdoing things, right? Because what happens is, and a lot of people, listen, comfort, if you're in comfort, it's weakness, right? But the point is that, to be realistic, when you're starting, right, you don't have that type of mindset. You might say it to yourself, but deep, deep down, you do not believe it. Because if you did, then you'd act on things, right? So, first is making sure that you do things little by little, right? Get yourself used to it, and then trust me, you will automatically start doing more, right? Now, if you agree with these three simple concepts, and if you're a successful entrepreneur, you know this is true. You know these are simple but overlooked concepts that every entrepreneur, you see videos about. For example, hey, don't mess with people that have bad habits, eliminate friends. Listen, the best thing that I can tell you is that some of this information can be very, very positive, but the way they wrap things around it to manipulate you is not right. They don't tell you the straight out truth. They want to spice it up. The truth is, they want to give you what you want to hear, not the truth, right? So when it comes to, for example, friends, the best thing that I could tell you, and the thing that's helped me overall, eliminate friends in general. Now, I know that may be hard. I know that may sound like, oh, you're antisocial. Listen, if you're driven and you're on a mission to get your things done, you have no time for friends, right? That's the truth. When you're starting out specifically, you should not be going out with friends. Get your stuff done first. Now, this is completely different for family. You can hang out with your family, Go out and eat with them, spend time with them, love them. I promise you, spend that time with them. You'll come back into your work much more, much more, how would you say it? Much more ready to tackle things on, right? You have a reason to do things. You just spend time with your family. If that may be your purpose, to give your family, which is like, for example, my own, to give them everything, to help, to just provide everything for them, right? Provide and protect them, right? To give your family, your mom, the best life, to buy her a house, all these things, right? And now, like I've said, you are all capable of doing. Now, this is really it for this video, and there's not much to day to day, and I'd love to make blogs where I could show you exactly what I do. The truth is, it's much less interesting than people make it seem. Listen, some people go out, do things. The truth is, I'm very locked in what I do. I didn't get to this point by just, you know, out of nowhere. It took me time to get to the point where I can sit here, work through my stuff day in, day out. And that's the truth. Listen, I take some breaks. I go hang out with my family. If it's a weekend, they're going out to eat, I go hang out with them, whatever it may be. But the truth is, I do want to show you so you can get to know me more, right? This is we're building here a community between us, right? Between all of us entrepreneurs. So I am gonna start making blogs. Like I mentioned, huge warning, it's gonna be super boring. You're gonna see me in the same spot the whole clip. That's the truth. You're gonna see me in the whole spot. Now I may make it into a short, or I may make a short and a YouTube video, and this is just, I'll take you through my different blocks and stuff like that. Now, to get more into making this end of the video, make sure you like, comment, share, and follow. I'd really appreciate it. And if you love this type of content, leave a comment. Let me know what you'd like to hear next. Listen, like I've mentioned many times, this is a community for us entrepreneurs, right? This is for you to come here, understand you're not alone, understand that you have people that will support you. For example, myself. Listen, if you're struggling with anything, any question, reach out to me. I'll post my Instagram right here. We can have a chat. And listen, if you agree with everything I said, you know that I'll give you the best advice that I can possibly give you, right? That I believe out of my heart to you. So don't hesitate to reach out. I'll post my Instagram like I said, and this is pretty much for the end of this video. And if you'd like to follow me more on this journey, follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna post it here. Now, for any reason, if you're a clothing brand or a brand in general, listen, I run my agency, and then this is a little pitch I'm adding into this, but I run HSA Media. We specialize in paid advertising, sales funnels, and brand consulting. Listen, if you want to scale your brand from 0 to 30,000, reach out to me on my agency profile, and I'll post it right here as well. Thank you for watching this video, and this is pretty much it. Till the next one.